Okay, what's up, YouTube? You know who it is. This is Space Crypto coming at you again one more time. About to talk to you guys about Kuswap. Remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let's get into it. So, Kuswap has been amazing, guys. Kuswap has been incredible. I never saw this coming. A lot of the stuff that Kuswap recently added, the whole changing of the website, making the website look a lot more professional, and the additional functionalities and features, the new farms, the new liquidity pools, the different things that you can now do on the platform, the different pools, the staking, stuff like that. Obviously, KusDao, which I'm going to talk a little bit about. I'm going to kind of break down everything because I mean, KuSwap has been incredible, guys. KuSwap has been incredible over the past few weeks, and you know, I was down on KusSwap because I saw the price going down crazy, and I didn't really know exactly what they were doing. But I did accumulate some KusSwap. KusSwap, I wanted to accumulate more before the price started pumping crazy. Obviously, it started pumping crazy right now. It's 689 right now, so I kind of want to see if I can get it cheaper. I'm waiting for a little bit of a dip. So say if I could get it back at around $4, that'd be great. But man, KuSwap has been incredible. This is a great opportunity. I would still say right now $6 is still a great opportunity. It did go up to $20. Keep that in mind. So I mean, it being $6 right now is actually still on the low end of what it was before. So it's a great opportunity. And I was going to talk about what they added recently. So obviously you know about obviously the exchange, just like it's very similar to Uniswap, guys. I mean, if you guys have been in crypto, you understand KuSwap is the basically the Uniswap of the Ku chain, and they plan to do just as much things or even more things than what Uniswap provides currently right now. I mean, right now they're already doing more than what Uniswap is providing. I think just looking at the site, comparing it to Uniswap, there's a lot more functions and features of this platform as when you look at what Uniswap is doing. So I mean, I think this is a great opportunity to get in. Obviously, they got their swap right here. They got a lot of different tokens now. They added a whole bunch of new tokens. I mean, if you guys check out the new KuSwap, man, you guys are gonna be pleasantly surprised. But there's a whole lot of stuff here. You guys can check that out. So there's a whole lot of tokens you can swap right now. Um, and then obviously a whole bunch of liquidity pools as well, due to the fact that they added so many new tokens. Obviously, you got your cool drops, which is your airdrops. And trust me, if you are messing around with KuSwap in these early stages, you're gonna get a whole bunch of airdrops. All right, like just keep that in mind. Just like it was um, with Uniswap, just like it was with different platforms where when you interacted with their platforms in the early stages, there was airdrops all over the place. And these airdrops are not necessarily what you may think. They're not cheap necessarily. I mean, these airdrops could be worth a lot, especially if the token starts pumping. You could get airdrops worth. We saw what the uni airdrop was worth. That was worth a couple $1,000s, like when it just got released. When it was just distributed. So I mean, this obviously this airdrop, you never know. I mean, we're in the early stages right now, so whatever airdrops come out, whatever cool drops come out, just know that it's a possibility that these airdrops could be worth something. And obviously you got your bridging, stuff like that, bridging from BEP20 to KRC20. um Obviously you want to be able to move your stuff from Binance if you bought the tokens on Binance, right? Now, I want to go. Obviously, you have your charts right here. Now, I want to talk a little bit about KusDao. Now, this is very important. This is very important, people. Governance, governance. Uh, this is something that was originally introduced by Uniswap, right? As sort of a utility of owning the token. So it's very similar in terms of what you can do. Obviously, and what governance really means is that uh you have control over different things that occur on the platform, the fees, how much the the different fees, like the protocol swap fee. Obviously, you got your global swap fee, Kus block, user insurance fund, stuff like that. I mean, and you can vote on this stuff. Like the more tokens you hold, you can vote on this stuff. Like you have full autonomy to vote on all this stuff. I can vote, right? Um, yeah, but right now, it seems like it's still not functional as yet. But this will be available soon, guys. I mean, they're already showing you that this will be available very soon. So keep that in mind. Governance, that's a very important aspect of these kind of decentralized platforms, these decentralized exchanges. So this is just amazing. I'm very excited about that for sure. Obviously, the burning is something that I would definitely vote more on because I usually, whenever I'm on these platforms, I own tokens on these platforms. I usually get turned the burning all the way up. I usually want a lot of burning. You know what I'm saying? I want a lot of burning because I want price appreciation. And let's be real, supply and demand. If you have a low supply, high demand, price is gonna go up. So that's how I look at it. I always like burning. That's just me. Um yeah, so and then you have analytics. Obviously you guys know what this is about, similar to Uniswap's analytics platform. Uh, and Kuswap, I mean, like Kuswap has been going crazy, guys. It's just the price. The price is just insane, guys. Like 689. I mean, you can't beat that, right now. So that's pretty dope. I want to talk about the farms. Now, I am in the KCS Kus LP liquidity pool farm. Uh, so what I'm doing, I'm actually compounding this farm. So essentially, every time, and this farm is paying great, guys. I mean, the APR on this farm has been tremendous. I mean, I remember when in the initial stage it was about 4,000 APR. Now it's down to 540 APR, but I mean it is very high, and it's stuck around 500 for a minute. I've been seeing this at 500 for a minute. 500 APR. That's pretty dope. And especially if you have gotten into this early where it was like 4,000 APR, I'm saying you were earning a crazy amount of coups just by being in this liquidity pool. So definitely get some LP in this pool. This is the pool I recommend. Now there's some other pools as well. The BUSD. I mean, the stable token pools are great. Stable token pools are great because the thing is that whenever you're in a pool that's a stable token, you don't because obviously because the if the token actually goes down in price and you're getting more of the stable coins, it's still safe. You know what I mean? Because you don't have to worry about the price of that stable coin. Basically, if the what am I saying? I don't know exactly how to explain this, but essentially you usually find that if you mess around with the stable coin pools more, it's a lot safer, right? And especially if the APR is good, then you definitely want to be in one of those pools. So, obviously a lot of different stablecoin pools right here. You got BTC, KCS DAI, and they're gonna be adding more pools, guys. Like this is just the beginning. There's gonna be a lot more pools that are gonna be added. Obviously they got KusBNB LP already, which is pretty dope. I mean, so they got a whole lot of pools, and these pools are paying high, guys. Like you're looking at 500 APR, 524. I mean, the BNB one is pretty dope. I mean, you know, and you know how I feel about BNB. I feel like BNB is gonna be long term. That's gonna be a thing. You can't count out what's going on with BNB. BNB is still gonna be long term, like one of the top cryptos. Like it's gonna compete head on with ETH and all the other major cryptocurrencies. BNB is gonna be right there. So definitely, you don't wanna take that for granted for sure. But yeah, I mean, and obviously you got your pools, uh, and yeah, they got auto compounding as well, which is pretty dope. 531 APR, 531 APR for auto compounding. That's pretty dope. And the good thing about that is that because it's auto compounding, right? You're essentially just focused on the one token, which is Kus. You don't have to worry about losing KCS. You know, whenever you do the liquidity pool mining, right, or the liquidity mining, then what will happen is that because you're using liquidity based on what happens to the token, let's say the token starts going up in price, then you're gonna lose KCS. And it depends on how you feel about either token. If you feel like you're more bullish on Kus, then yeah, liquidity pool mining is good. But if you're more bullish on KCS, then it might not necessarily be good if Kus is going up. But I mean, if Kus is going down, right? Um, if Kus is going if Kus is going up, sorry, I'm mixed up. So with liquidity pool mining, right? If you are doing uh KCS and Kus, if Kus is going up, right, and essentially you are high on Kus, then that's great in liquidity mining. See what I'm saying? If you feel like Kus has a lot of potential, that's great liquidity mining. However, if you are doing it more for the KCS gains, then and let's say KCS goes up more in percentage than Hoops, then you probably still lose out. So it's dependent on how you really feel about each token. The thing about these the Coos pool though, however, is that you don't have to worry about none of that, right? You just get in this pool. You're auto compounding pools. I love the auto compounding feature that was initially introduced by PancakeSwap, and I like it. I like it. I like the auto cake. The auto cake on there is amazing. Right now, it's 100% APR, and but it's been around for a minute, and it's been holding 100% APR for a long time. I think this is gonna do the same thing. Right now, it's 500% APR. It's probably gonna come down to around 100 in the next few months, but this is a great opportunity, guys. This is a great opportunity. You can auto compound your coups. I mean, this is amazing. This is really amazing. So there's gonna be a whole lot more people that's gonna be, rushing into this to get some of this APR. I mean, that's part of the reason why the price went up. All these additional features obviously enhance his price, and it's gonna cause a whole lot of people. And let's be real, this stuff is early. This stuff is early. We're still in the early stages of the cool chain of we're finally starting to see stuff start to develop, but we're still in the early stages. There's still more development to be done. So obviously it's gonna take some time. And within the next, I would say the next few months, we could definitely see some real massive changes going on within the cool chain. So, I mean, and that's gonna affect Kuswap and everything else. So, I mean, I'm very excited for that for sure. And lastly, I want to also talk about the KusPAD. Now, this is very important. Now, you guys know I've told you guys about KCCPad. Now, Kuswap is doing their own launchpad as well, which is very, very interesting how they're gonna do it, right? It's very, very interesting. Now we see Pancake Swap, they do the IFO thing. It's not necessarily it's not the same as how the KCC pad launchpad uh uh program works. It's slightly different, but it has similar elements in that you gotta delegate. You gotta delegate LP stuff like that. Um, I don't know exactly how KusSwap is gonna do their launchpad, how it's gonna work, but we know about KCC pad. We know exactly the success of that. Um, BSC pad. Sorry, we know the success of BSC pad. They recently launched ETH pad, and Tron pad was launched like a couple, maybe a month ago or something, over a month ago. So we know the success of that. So not sure if KuSwap is trying to compete head on with that model, or they're trying to go more with the model from Pancake Swap, which is more related to just delegating LP or whatever they do with that. But this is very interesting. Obviously, you got your bridging uh, BEP20 to KRC20, and then the cool thing about KuSwap, which I notice a lot of platforms don't do, especially in crypto, they don't have contact information. Now, KuSwap, they're giving you their contact information. Obviously, if you want to work alongside with them, if you do YouTube videos, you want to market partnership stuff like that. Obviously, it's good to talk to these guys. Talk to these guys. See what you know. See how you can help promote the brand with, and see how y'all could work together. You know what I mean? Y'all can figure something, because at the end of the day, this is about promotion, getting the word out there. And if you have any information, if you have any issues with the platform that you don't understand something, these are the best people to get in contact with. You don't want to just be getting in contact with some of these admins on Telegram or whatever, because some of these guys are scammers. You know what I mean? So you want to get in contact with the source. But that's pretty much that. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. I know I kind of blabbered on a little bit this video. I kind of messed up in a few areas, but it's what it is. I'm still learning all this stuff. But anyways, have a great day. Page Crypto sign out. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out more videos in the future. Take care. Leave a like. Share this video. Have a great day. Pacey Crypto signing out. Peace.